Hey, what's up you guys? So today I'm just going to be doing like a get ready with me, like a chit chat one, and talking about my mental health because it's not particularly good. Okay. I'm going to use my Glassy Skin Balm primer. So here's like a good telltale thing that my mental health isn't good. When I start getting like breakouts that you can see, that's because of stress and because I pick at my skin when I get anxious. So, like when it was like way worse, like before I was on medication for my anxiety, you could see in my videos, like I never really like covered it up because I just didn't care. But you could see my acne was terrible. So I'm not sure why exactly my mental health is going downhill right now. I mean, it just like does that, like whenever it feels like it. I have generalized anxiety disorder, so like I get anxious over like whatever. Usually it's school, and I know that it's school, but right now like it's summer, there's no school to worry about. I mean, school's about to start, but I'm already like registered for classes. Like there's nothing really that I should be anxious about. And with my anxiety comes anxiety-induced depression. You're so anxious that you just feel depressed and sad and not good. So, I'm going to be using this foundation because this is like a higher coverage one, because we gotta cover some of that. This is from Touch in Soul Advanced Real Moisture Liquid Foundation in number 21 Nude Beige. So, I think I've like said this before, when I get like really anxious, I get like really disturbing dreams that like leave me waking up in like a super weird mood. And that's what's like been happening, so I don't know. Ow! So I'm just like not feeling the best. And like my mental health was like going downhill like a week or two ago. Like that's when it like started. I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like just like a bad week or something, or if my mental health just really is like plummeting for some reason. Turns out it's just plummeting really badly for some reason. So my mom was even like, should we get you a therapist like earlier than we were gonna, because we were gonna get me one like when school started and like I go home for the fall, because that's when I get the most anxious, like during the school year. My mom was like, maybe we should get you one earlier than that, and I was like, yeah, maybe. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just like not feeling good. And like there's like I guess multiple factors that like contribute to like my mental health. I don't know. But like, as you all know, I don't speak to really any of my family anymore. Not the fault of my own. But the only family I really did see anymore was my grandparents, and with the whole coronavirus thing, I haven't seen them in person in months. It's mostly just been like FaceTime calls and stuff, and like that's it. Like, so that's probably not helping anything, because my dad is vulnerable. And another thing that like just like sucks is that since my dad is vulnerable to it, he won't let us get any fast food, and I have been craving fast food for months now because it's been months since I've had it. Like, probably last time I had it was like February, and my mom is getting like really annoyed because she's tired of cooking. So that's another thing not helping anything. Like, sometimes, like, if you're having a bad day, sometimes you just want like bad food just to like make you feel better, you know? And I know, like, I like revealed my secret and everything, and like that went good. So like, good, because I don't know where my mental health would be if that didn't go good. So it has nothing really to do with that, because that went well. But I don't know, I'm just not feeling good. I'm just like anxious and unhappy, and like, I don't know. And like, not that this is like, sorry, I got a notification. Not that this is like really a big thing. It's just what I had an anxious dream about today. I have like distanced myself from basically all of my friends, not like best friends, which is like the 4 that I always like reference when I like say, oh, one of my friends. Like, my 4 like best friends are Becca, Sumaya, Christine, and Sarah. I don't think I've talked much about Sarah, but she's in New Zealand / Australia, changes, and she's like my R5 friend. But all the rest of my like friends, like, I've like distanced myself from, because I've like low-key decided they're not the best people for me to be friends with, depending, like, according to my morals, I guess. Ow! I keep like kicking my desk. Like, a lot of the people I used to like talk to or whatever, they're like not doing things that like I want to be involved in, I guess. Using my pressed powder that I'm trying to pan. I washed all my brushes yesterday, and now I'm just like enjoying the nice cleanness of them all. So, like, a lot of them are like doing drugs and like just sleeping with random guys. Like, if you want to do that, like, fine, like, that's your business, but that's not like really what I'm into. So I don't really want to be a part of it and be a close friend to those people, if you get what I'm saying. So I have distanced myself from a lot of my older friends that I had, like, when I was, like, either from middle school or high school or whatever. I've just distanced myself from, like, basically everybody else except for those 4 people that I named. So, I don't, like, okay, I used to have, I think, like, 2 guy friends, give or take. Like, it's hard to define friends compared to, like, acquaintances, because, like, I don't know, I was never really close to either of them. I don't know. Anyways, it's, okay, this relates to my dream. There was one of the guy friends I liked for, like, the longest time ever, and I feel like this powder just isn't setting my face good. So annoying. And we never, like, went out or anything, as you all know. Never had a boyfriend, never had my first kiss, single Pringle. But, now I don't know where any of my brushes are because I, like, reorganized them all. But, so this one guy friend, he's, like, he's not religious, and I would not marry a non-religious person. Like, I have 2 requirements for my future husband. he be a Christian, because that is what I am, and he let me have cats. That's it. That's all I need. And this boy that I really liked for a while was not a Christian, and like I always liked him, but I always knew I would never like marry him, so I never wanted to like tell him how I felt or anything. And now we don't really talk. Like, we haven't talked in like over a year now. Ooh, this brush is still kind of wet. And I just like had this dream where he was like talking to me and like being kind of romantic, and like it just like reminded me how we don't really even talk anymore. And here's like another thing I noticed, like this is just like a girl thing. Girls just like notice these things. He doesn't like my Instagram pictures anymore. He likes like everybody else's pictures. And I can tell because like, you know when it's like an Instagram picture and for like the very top it says like how many likes, but it'll say like this person and however many others like this picture. It'll always say his name, so I know he's on Instagram, and I know he's just not liking my pictures. And, like, I don't know why or whatever, and that just, like, makes me feel worse. I don't know. But, I don't know. It's just annoying, and it's not helping my mental health. I'm using a bronzer, but I don't know what it is because it's depotted, so that's why I'm not telling you what it is. Because I literally have no idea what this is from. Don't know what my blush is either, but it's like a shimmery peachy blush. Like, it's one thing to know that you and a guy would never work out as like husband and wife or like whatever. But it's another for a guy friend to just randomly stop like liking your Instagram pictures. Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know what the heck. I don't even know why I care anyway. Okay, I'm gonna use a highlighter. I don't know what it is because I depotted it. It's this giant pan. I just went on like a depotting day. Here's like another thing, like I've been watching so many like decluttering videos and stuff. I am just like, oh, I just want to declutter things so bad, but I'm at my cabin and there's nothing to declutter because I brought like all of my favorite items to my cabin. So these are like the things I want declutter. So I have nothing to declutter here. And I'm like going insane. That's why I like depotted things, because then I could get rid of their packaging. But like, I just want to like declutter things and there's nothing to declutter and I feel like I'm going insane. Okay, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. Put eyebrow products in this palette too. With the front of them, I'm going to fill in with this lighter shade, and then the tail I'm going to fill in with this darker shade. Then I'm going to set them with this brow wax. I've also been like really bored, which probably isn't helping anything because then I'm just being anxious. Like, I have like literally run out of things to do. Like, I know I could like make videos or whatever, but I only have like the mental strength to make so many videos in a day. Like, I'm an introvert and I just like can only talk and make videos for so long before I need to just like chill. And I'm like running out of video ideas. Like, I already did like a room tour, I already did a closet tour, I already did a makeup collection, makeup palette collection. Like, if I was at home, I could be working on the minimalist challenge. I think that's what it's called. It's like where you get rid of a certain amount of things a day depending on what day you're on. I started it like years ago and never finished it. Like yesterday, like I literally do my makeup every day now because that's like one of the only things I have to do. Yesterday I literally just sat at my desk all day just like looking at my makeup because I was bored out of my mind. And like I'm tired of watching YouTube. I am like just like tired of everything. And I just like sat at my makeup looking at my makeup and swatching it and stuff and like thinking, and that's like the worst when you're anxious and you like think. This eyebrow looks really thin. I don't know what to say about it. So if you have any video requests, leave them down below because I'm basically out of ideas other than like makeup videos. The only thing I would say is like going good for me right now is I'm trying to lose weight because I don't like how I look, which I think I've already talked about. Those are gonna have to be even enough. And then what I do is I just take like a spoolie and I just like get it in the wax and then I just like brush it through my eyebrows. I don't know. I'm a normal, what do they call it? BMI? But I'm at the high end of my normal BMI and I used to be at the low end. And I just like look back at my old videos and I see how much better I looked. Which was because I was more active. Like, now I just like sit in my room and do nothing. But, I'm just like restricting a lot of the things that I eat now. And it's like fine. Like, I am like low-key scared that I'm gonna like give myself an eating disorder. Cause like what I'm doing to lose weight is restricting my eating. I'm not exercising because I hate it. I've tried it. I hate it. So I'm doing the diet method, which is where you control what you're eating. And I'm just like worried I'm gonna give myself an eating disorder. But I kind of don't like, just because I'm like at risk for mental health things, like, but this is my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which I said I was trying to pan. But I kind of also feel like I won't get one just because I've taken a lot of psychology classes and like I know like the warning signs and what not to do and like all that, so I kind of feel like that's like have that going for me. But I don't know. I'm just anxious, so of course I worry about everything. But like I'm not counting calories or anything. Basically I have breakfast, dinner, and dessert, and maybe a snack. So I just skip lunch, which is fine because I don't really even get hungry for lunch. My mom usually skips lunch too. Like, I think it's just like a genetic thing that we're just like not hungry for lunch. I don't know. So, but like if I'm hungry, like I'll eat, and I'll eat like junk and like candy, and like I'm not like eating super healthy. I'm just restricting how much I'm eating. So there you go. And this is what my Z palette looks like now. I got anxious and bored and depotted a lot of eyeshadow pans. So, I don't know, there's like nothing really to do, I guess, about my mental health. Just like wait for it to get better. Like, I'm already on medication for it. There's not really anything else I can do. Like, I could go to a therapist, but. Okay, I'm going to take this fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, this is great, this teeny tiny little pan. It looks like almost my skin tone on my hand. This pink shade, I'm going to put this in my crease. These all came from, hold on, let me get it. These all came from this Sephora Makeup Academy palette thing, and I just like dug them out because I've always just like hated the packaging of this thing because it's so clunky and bulky. So you can see where I depotted like the fun colors, and then the sides pop out. There's like lip stuff and eyeliners and cheek stuff. And I ordered another Z palette so I can depot the rest of it because I'm insane. Anyways, so these are Sephora eyeshadows. I'm gonna put it under my lash line. Oh, I don't know if I've said this in previous videos, but something I've like noticed about myself is when I get anxious, some of my like weird coping things that I didn't really even realize that I did until I like realized them like a few days ago or whatever, is I dye my hair a color of the rainbow, and I do like not like natural neutral makeup, and basically that's how you can tell I'm anxious. Now I'm gonna use this shade. This isn't from Sephora. This is just a random eyeshadow that I have, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm trying to like use up things from my Z palette so that I can declutter them, because that's the only thing I've thought of to declutter. I think that's why I really wanted to start my project pan, because then I can declutter things. The angel's snoring. Okay. Then, it's so hard to like try to pick up these tiny pans. I'm gonna take this eyeshadow, this one's from Sephora, and I'm going to take like a tighter blending brush, if that makes any sense, and put this like in my outer corner, just like the very outer corner and the very outer crease and the very outer lash line to deepen everything. It's just like this pink color. I also painted my nails because I'm bored out of my mind. I don't even know why I'm doing a pink eyeshadow look today, because pink is not one of my favorite colors. I had to also cut up, like, you know, when you get a Z palette, they give you like magnets to stick on the back of pans, like if they're not already magnetic. I had to cut the magnets up really tiny for these teeny tiny pans. It was so annoying. And now I need like an inner corner shade. I'm gonna take this color, which is also from Sephora. It's just like a light shimmery shade, I guess. I'm just taking like kind of a pencil brush to put it in my inner corner. This is not showing up good. Okay, there we go. I don't know, it's just weird because like normally I don't get anxious. Like, okay, I'm like always in a state of anxiousness because I have anxiety, but normally my anxiousness is not really a thing in the summer, and normally it's over school, so I've like developed coping strategies, putting it under my brow bone too, for anxiousness related to school, but I don't really have any for like anxiousness for reasons that I don't know. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't know why I'm anxious right now. So, like, I don't know what to do is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna use this eyeliner that I'm trying to pan on my waterline. It's just brown. I just miss how life was like years ago. Like when I still saw my family, when we still celebrated Thanksgiving together. When I had more friends who weren't into the bad things that they are now. Like, I don't know. I'm using the Colossal Volume from Maybelline as my mascara. I think maybe something that is making me anxious is that I don't know when I'm moving, and I know I want to declutter things at home before I move, and I just wish I was home so I could like get started on that. Maybe that's something. Like, I really don't know why I'm anxious, so I can't like try to fix it because I don't know what is causing it. That's like one of my only thoughts. Other than like school's coming up. I don't know. I normally don't get anxious until like the 3rd week of being in school. So, and I'm like tired of barbecue food. Like, I know that sounds so stupid, but I feel like all we eat is like hamburgers, hot dogs, like just barbecue food, because my dad likes to barbecue in the summer and I'm just tired of it. I get tired of things quickly, and I think that's part of me being a hoarder. Like, I remember like a long time ago, I don't remember how long ago, but my friend Christine did like a video. I forget what video it was, but maybe it was a room tour, I'm not sure, but she did this video and she only had like, I don't know, 4 nail polishes. I was like, I could never. I would get so sick of those 4 colors. So I think it's like a thing connected to my hoarderness. It's just I get tired of things very easily. And then I like to have lots of things to switch it up. Like, I don't know. It's my only thought. Okay, we gotta do a lip color. I'm gonna use this lip liner from Dirty Little Secret in the shade Rosy Posy. I'm sorry if this video just sounds like I'm like complaining about things, but these videos, I know some people like them, and they actually help me feel better because I feel like I can collect my thoughts, I guess. I don't know. I'm using this lip gloss that I'm trying to pan. Okay, and then I'm going to use this e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Still not really a fan of spraying things at my face, but anyways, this has been my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, I'm Anxious, My Mental Health Is Declining video. See, like, even like this, even though this is kind of natural, just the fact that I'm wearing color and not like browns and beiges and skin tones, like, that's still my anxiousness. I guess it's like I want to be like creative and wear colors. I guess my colorfulness comes out when I'm anxious. My phone ran out of storage, as if I need anything else to worry about. Anyways, this has been this video. If you have any comments or suggestions or anything that might help my anxiousness, you can leave them in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. See, I'm so anxious I can't even remember my outro. Hit the subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!